Do you suffer with dark circles and you are someone who is looking to cover them without making it gray? Then you need to color correct. That's the first step that you need to do before you go with your foundation or CCTM. Today I'm going to show you how we can use a peach corrector, which is also our lip color. I'm going to use that. I don't have that much, so I can start like a more lighter peach. If you have darker more visible ones, then you need to do a little bit darker color. So that's how it basically works. So I am using a color called Apricot Angel, which is a HydraMatte color, which is a lip color. I'm going to start adding it to my eyes. The key to always color correction is giving enough time for the color to dry out a little bit before you go and blend, because what happens is most of us try to do blend it immediately, and that will actually take away the product and you won't get the coverage. So here I am actually using it all over, and I'm also going to use here where I have a little bit of discoloration. So basically you are color correcting. That means you are cancelling out that darkness. That's what you are doing. So orange is going to color correct any of these things. So let's go and see how we are going to blend it. I am taking a brush and I am just going to pat the color so that it dries out and blends. Because whenever someone comes to me and they are like, I want to I'm a beginner to makeup and I want to learn about these. The first thing I teach them is all about how they can do a base layer without all this, because when you are layering a product, you need to know the right amount. Otherwise, what happens is you are going to make it cakey. So I always let them take one step at a time so that they are not overwhelmed, because if I am going to ask you to do 3 layers of first color correction, then concealer and the foundation, you will end up making it cakey. Now I'm going to take my concealer. Here I'm going to take a tiniest bit so that I know I just need the product to cover the color, but at the same time I don't want it to be a thick layer. So I'm just going to do very light layer, and again I'm going to make it sit before I blend. So these are your key learnings when you are doing these steps. And the way I teach you also is, because I know many people will say, oh, I want to do it quick. In that case, how you're going to do is you're going to do them parallelly. For example, if you're getting ready, just apply the color correction, leave it for a few seconds, meanwhile go do your hair or do get your what is it, like a office bag ready, or if you're getting ready your kids, do it parallelly, because that way it's like you're giving time for it to dry down instead of doing all at like in a quick jiffy and you are going to lose the product. So here you can see I'm going to let that sit for a minute, and then I'm taking a brush that is denser, and I'm just going to pat the product. And my key here is not taking it away, instead I have to just blend with the skin. So do you see that? With this, then I can go with the CCTM on top, or whatever I want to do, I will be able to do it. I hope these kind of step-by-step actions makes you learn something. I don't think I can teach you this in drill. It's an optional step, but if you want, you can always touch that place with a powder as well. So that's all about color correction. Let me go ahead and do my foundation and show you the final. This is the finished look. I just did my liner and mascara, I finished my lips, and also I did foundation to match the all over skin. So if you want to learn color correction, learn one step at a time. Start with just doing your foundation or CCTM for a week or so that you get used to how much is the right amount for you, and then add the concealer. I have already done the video on that, so you learn to how to add the concealer around your eyes, and then learn the part of color correction. I know it may seem like the reverse, but this is how you are going to learn, not making it very heavy on your skin, because most of you would love to have a lighter feel rather than making it cakey.